This boxcar came from eBay along with 3 other Lionel freight cars. Each was only $3.99, and the seller actually shipped them for free. It's small for an O-gauge train, but it should make for a fun little project. There's a slot on one end and a little locking tab on the other, so disassembly is easy. This boxcar is from 1987, so the lettering is only pad printed and not heat stamped. The older way of lettering would actually melt a little bit of the plastic as the lettering itself was applied. It is so much harder to get a smooth surface if you're working on a Lionel product from the 1970s or earlier. This one is not bad at all. I mentioned earlier that I bought another boxcar from the same seller, and that one is from 1979 and has the heat stamped graphics. That's going to be a pain, but you'll see that one in another video coming up. Rust-Oleum paints work well if you do multiple light coats while waiting 30 minutes or so between each coat. It says so right there on the can, but I had to learn the hard way on multiple occasions. Let's talk about scale for a second. In 1/48 scale, 1/4 of an inch equals 1 foot in the real world. At 7.5 inches, this guy would only be a 30-foot boxcar. So it's not truly a scale model, at least not 1/48 scale, and that's why I'm okay changing it. It's never going to be a collectible. It was designed from the beginning to be just a cheap, affordable toy. Right now, I'm pretty interested in NASA and their Artemis program, which plans on taking us back to the moon by 2024. I've already redecorated several 1/43 scale cars to go with NASA and the Artemis program, so I thought, well, maybe I'll do a boxcar too and make some sort of set with a combination of flat cars, the police cars, and this boxcar. Maybe even an engine later on down the road. So here's another little paint and decal makeover that's finished and going into the books as a completed project. The transformation actually went pretty smoothly, and that's not always the case. It was good for my ego. I would call it a confidence builder. I'm happy with the results. It didn't take very long to put together. I like the glossy white paint. I like the gloss on the decals. They blend together. And if you were looking at it on somebody's shelf, you might think that Lionel made it. So if I can do it, then you can do it. Go out and give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Bob's Workshop.